Was
Michael
Michael
Jackson was
Jackson
autistic. I
autistic?
don't know why nobody
Only
wants to just
on
come out and say it. Half of
Studying
his
the
songs were
Great.
vocal stems.
Today, we're talking
Makes me
about
feel
the
like,
misunderstood
ooh.
topic
And
of
of course,
Michael
the mama
Jackson's
say, mama sa,
autism.
mama
You
kusa,
may know
mama
him
say,
as an
mama sa,
iconic
mama
singer,
kusa. People would be
dancer,
like,
and
why do you always grab your
philanthropist.
crotch when you're
In this
dancing? What is that
video,
about?
we'll
And he was
unravel
like,
the
the
facts
music. I
about
just have
Michael's
to grab my
autism and
crotch.
how
He
it
was
shaped his
stimming.
life.
People were like,
First,
oh, Michael, you're
let's
almost
talk
a
about his
billionaire now. Do
iconic
you
hand
want like a bunch of
gestures.
diamonds and gold and jewels?
He
He was like,
allegedly had
nah.
Asperger's
I
syndrome,
want the
which is a
elephant
type
man's
of autism.
bones. Why did
One of the
Michael always hang out
characteristics
with
of
children?
Asperger's is
Because they
hand
were on the
flapping
same
and moving
social
the hands
developmental
vigorously,
level.
with constant
When my son
fidgeting,
got
which
diagnosed, I went
MJ
down the
did a
rabbit
lot.
hole and found out a lot
Hand
of the adults
flapping and
around me were
repetitive
also
movements are
autistic. And guess what
common
they all
behaviors
did?
seen
Hung
in
out with
individuals
kids or
with
hung out with
Asperger's
people 10,
syndrome.
20 years
These
their junior
movements
because
often
they're on
serve
the
as a way to
same
self-regulate or
developmental
cope with
levels.
sensory
Everybody else
stimuli.
want a pet, they
But
get a
some
dog or a cat.
cases,
What did Michael do?
individuals with
Give me
Asperger's may
bubbles.
engage in repetitive
I want
behaviors
bubbles.
as a
Why do
means
you
of
think he
expressing
freaked out on
themselves or
airplanes?
finding
He was
comfort in familiar
overstimulated. It was
emotions.
too
And
loud,
as
too
we
much
know,
going on. He was
Michael
overstimulated.
Jackson's
He
hand
never
movements
even
during
attempted to
interviews were
hide
as
his thoughts
distinctive as
about
his
people. He
dance
told
moves on
Latoya to her
stage.
face, your voice
They
is
often
annoying.
exhibited a combination of fluidity, precision, and occasional repetition. But some speculate that these gestures could offer clues about his potential experience with Asperger's syndrome. And, in interviews, Michael frequently used the same expressions to emphasize his points or convey his emotions. His movements were often precise and deliberate, suggesting a heightened awareness of body language. And, in many interviews, Michael's hand movements appeared to be synchronized with his speech, almost like a form of nonverbal punctuation. He would often use his hands to illustrate concepts or to add emphasis to his words. While we can't definitively conclude whether Michael Jackson had Asperger's syndrome, his hand-flapping behaviors offer a glimpse into the complexities of his personality and the ways in which he navigated the world around him. Facial features can often reveal subtle clues about a person's inner world. In the case of individuals with Asperger's syndrome, certain characteristics, such as big eyes, might be more prevalent. It's been observed that some individuals on the spectrum may have distinct facial features, including larger or more expressive eyes. While not a definitive marker, these features can sometimes be associated with the condition. And, with his iconic doe-like eyes, captivated audiences around the world. His facial features often described as youthful and expressive. That being said, MJ's mesmerizing eyes have long been a subject of fascination for fans and observers alike. Beyond their striking appearance, some have speculated whether his eyes could offer insights into a potential connection with Asperger's. Most of the time, individuals with the syndrome often have difficulties with maintaining eye contact. They may find direct gaze uncomfortable or overwhelming due to sensory sensitivities or challenges in social interaction. We see that a lot with MJ, don't you think? Because, for some individuals with Asperger's, avoiding eye contact can be a coping mechanism to reduce feelings of anxiety or sensory overload in social situations. Throughout his life, Michael Jackson's eye contact behavior was a subject of scrutiny and speculation. He was known to avert his gaze or wear sunglasses during interviews and public appearances, leading some to question whether this behavior could be linked to being on the spectrum. So, it's important to recognize that eyeline preferences can vary greatly among individuals, and there's no one-size-fits-all explanation for why someone may avoid eye contact. While we may never know for certain whether Michael Jackson had Asperger's syndrome, his eye contact behaviors offer a glimpse into the complexities of his personality and the unique challenges he faced as a global icon. Individuals with autism spectrum disorders often struggle with understanding social cues, interpreting nonverbal communication, and forming meaningful connections with others. Difficulties in empathy can also impact their ability to understand and respond to the emotions of others, which can lead to misunderstandings or perceived insensitivity. Michael Jackson's relationship with his family, particularly his interactions with his sister LaToya, offers a glimpse into some of the social challenges he may have faced. In one instance, Michael reportedly compared LaToya's voice to that of Carol Burnett, implying that he found it annoying. This remark could be interpreted as lacking empathy and sensitivity to his sister's feelings. So, let's take a look at the video.
Beautiful.
Bill! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this scream.
Sound like Carol Burnett.
Can you close that door, Bill, please? Thank you.
Individuals with autism spectrum disorders may struggle with tact and diplomacy in social situations, leading to unintentional hurtful remarks or misunderstandings, just like we saw in the previous video. But as we can see, Michael had a unique way of interacting with people. While he was incredibly talented and kind-hearted, he could also be blunt or critical at times, especially when it came to matters of personal preference. But due to his softly spoken voice, it was mostly overlooked. Throughout our exploration of Michael Jackson's life and the question of whether he had Asperger's syndrome, we've delved into 3 key areas: his hand gestures, facial features, and social interactions. Regardless of whether Michael had Asperger's, our exploration sheds light on the importance of understanding and embracing neurodiversity in all its forms. While we cannot definitively conclude whether Michael had Asperger's, our analysis offers valuable insights into the complexities of his personality and potential impact of neurodiversity on his life and career. So, which other artists do you think may appear on the spectrum? Write your thoughts in the comments and let us know. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life of Michael Jackson and the intriguing questions surrounding Asperger's syndrome. And remember to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.